Have you ever stumbled across a fact so strange you had to double-check if it was real? The world is full of bizarre secrets that sound like myths, but they're 100% true. From animals with unbelievable superpowers, to natural wonders that defy explanation, to little details about our own bodies that will leave you stunned, we're about to uncover them all. These aren't the kind of facts you learned in school. These are the ones that make you stop, laugh, and say, "No way, that can't be real, but trust me, it is." So grab your curiosity, sit back, and get ready, because this is part 1 of 3 in our journey through 50 shocking facts that sound fake but are absolutely true. And by the end, you might just see the world in a whole new way. Now that your curiosity is awake, let's dive straight into the unbelievable. Today, I'm bringing you 16 jaw-dropping facts that sound completely fake, but every single one is real. These are the kind of truths that will make you stop and think, wait, how is that even possible? From the food on your plate, to the animals that roam our planet, to the mysteries of our own bodies, nothing is quite as ordinary as it seems. So sit tight, because this journey will surprise you at every turn. Let's begin with our very first mind-bending fact. Watch closely, the visuals will prove what your brain refuses to believe. Ready to begin? Here they are. Fact 1. Sharks can live for over 400 years. Fact 2. A lake in Africa once exploded. Fact 3. Butterflies can taste with their feet. Fact 4. Some turtles can breathe through their butts. Fact 5. Koala fingerprints can fool police. Fact 6. A blue whale's tongue weighs as much as an elephant. Fact 7. A frog can freeze and come back to life. Fact 8. Sloths can swim faster than they walk. Fact 9. The world's largest desert is Antarctica. Fact 10. Octopuses can taste with their arms. Fact 11. There's a place where it rains fish. Fact 12. Your stomach replaces its lining every few days. Fact 13. The immortal jellyfish. Fact 14. The Eiffel Tower grows taller in summer. Fact 15. More stars than grains of sand. Fact 16. Flamingos aren't born pink. Now that you've seen the incredible lineup of 16 unbelievable facts we're about to explore, let's dive straight into the very first one, and trust me, it's a jaw-dropper. We're heading deep beneath the icy Arctic waters, where one of the oldest creatures on Earth is still alive today. Let's begin with fact number 1. Fact 1. Sharks can live for over 400 years. Deep in the icy waters of the North Atlantic lives a creature older than the United States itself, the Greenland shark. These sharks can live for over 400 years, making them the longest living vertebrates on the planet. Imagine a shark born in the early 1600s swimming silently through the centuries while empires rose and fell above the waves. Scientists discovered this mind-blowing fact by studying proteins in their eyes, which act like natural time capsules of age. What's even crazier is that many Greenland sharks don't even reach maturity until they're over 150 years old. These giants live in near darkness, moving slowly, conserving energy, and thriving where few creatures dare. It's almost like they've unlocked the secret to time itself. When you think about it, a shark alive today may have witnessed more human history than any person could ever dream of. Truly, They are living fossils of the deep. From the silent endurance of sharks that outlives centuries, we now shift to a force of nature so powerful, it turned an entire lake into a deadly explosion. It sounds like a scene from a disaster movie. But it really happened. Let's uncover fact number 2. Fact 2. A lake in Africa once exploded. In 1986, in a remote corner of Cameroon, Africa, Lake Nyos unleashed a catastrophe unlike anything the world had seen. Without warning, the lake suddenly erupted not with fire, but with an invisible cloud of carbon dioxide. The gas, trapped in the deep water for centuries, burst to the surface and rolled silently across the land. Within minutes, over 1,700 people and countless animals in nearby villages lost their lives, never knowing what hit them. Scientists were baffled. How could a lake explode? The answer lies in volcanic activity beneath the surface, where gases built up over time until the pressure was too great. This rare phenomenon is now called a limnic eruption. Today, special pipes release gas slowly to prevent such disasters from happening again. But the haunting memory remains a reminder that even a calm, beautiful lake can hide a deadly secret. Exploding lakes aren't the only strange surprises nature has for us. Some of its oddest secrets are hiding in the smallest creatures, the kind you might see fluttering past you on a sunny afternoon. Let's explore the next fact. Fact 3. Butterflies can taste with their feet. Delicate, colorful, and graceful, butterflies are living jewels of nature. But hidden within their fragile legs lies a secret superpower. Believe it or not, butterflies don't use their mouths to taste the world, they use their feet. When one lands on a flower or a leaf, thousands of microscopic sensors instantly test the surface. This unique ability isn't just quirky. It's how they decide where to lay their eggs. The leaves must be perfect because they'll become the very first meals for hungry caterpillars. Without this taste by touch gift, entire generations of butterflies could starve before they even take flight. Imagine stepping on a piece of cake and instantly knowing how sweet it is. That's everyday life for a butterfly. It's a survival trick wrapped in elegance, proving nature hides its greatest wonders in the smallest details. So next time you see one flutter by, remember, it's tasting the world with every step. So next time you see one flutter by, remember, it's tasting the world with every step. Nature never runs out of surprises. We just saw how butterflies can taste the world through their feet. But insects aren't the only ones with strange survival tools. In fact, some creatures take it to an entirely new level. Get ready, because turtles have a secret that's as bizarre as it sounds, breathing through their butts. Let's explore how this weird survival skill keeps them alive in the most extreme conditions. Fact 4. Some turtles can breathe through their butts. Nature never runs out of surprises, and turtles prove that in the weirdest way possible. While most animals rely on lungs for breathing, some turtles have a backup system. During long, cold winters, when lakes freeze over, these turtles slow their bodies to an incredible degree. Instead of coming up for air, they absorb oxygen directly through their rear ends. This odd trick is called cloacal respiration, and yes, it means they can breathe through their butts. It's not about being funny, it's about survival in icy waters where normal breathing isn't possible. Imagine holding your breath for months at a time. These turtles practically do just that. Their strange ability allows them to spend the entire winter under frozen lakes without drowning. What sounds like a joke is actually one of evolution's most brilliant survival strategies. In the end, turtles remind us that in nature, the strangest solutions are often the smartest ones. From turtles breathing through their butts, it's clear that survival can take some pretty unusual forms. But not all strange animal tricks are hidden underwater. Some happen right above our heads, where survival depends on soaring high. Get ready, because fact number 5 is going to change how you look at one of the most iconic birds in the world. From turtles breathing through their butts, we've already seen how strange survival tricks can be. But sometimes nature's oddities show up in ways that sound almost human. What if I told you there's an animal whose identity could be mistaken for yours? An animal that could actually confuse police investigations. Let's dive into fact number 5. Koala fingerprints can fool police. Fact 5. Koala fingerprints can fool police. In the eucalyptus forests of Australia, koalas live quiet, sleepy lives. But hidden in their tiny hands is a mystery that once baffled science: their fingerprints. Koala fingerprints are so close to human ones that even forensic experts can struggle to tell them apart. Under a microscope, the loops, swirls, and ridges look nearly identical to ours. In fact, their prints are so convincing they could technically confuse a police investigation. Imagine a detective dusting for prints and realizing the suspect might just be a koala. This strange similarity isn't just coincidence, it evolved naturally as koalas grip trees and branches. Their fingerprints help them cling to bark, just as ours help us hold tools and objects. It's a reminder that sometimes evolution takes to very different species down the same path. So, next time you see a koala, remember, those cuddly hands are carrying a perfect disguise. From tiny koala hands that could trick a detective, we now leap into the ocean, where nature's giants hide an even bigger surprise. What if I told you The largest animal on Earth carries a tongue heavier than an elephant. It's a fact that stretches the limits of imagination. Let's explore fact number 6. A blue whale's tongue weighs as much as an elephant. Deep beneath the waves, the blue whale rolls as the largest creature to ever live on Earth. This gentle giant can reach lengths of nearly 100 feet, bigger than most dinosaurs. But its tongue alone is a wonder of biology. Weighing as much as a full-grown elephant, the tongue of a blue whale can tip the scales at over 3,600 kilograms. Imagine an entire elephant, but instead of standing on land, it's part of a whale's mouth. This massive tongue helps the whale swallow tons of tiny krill in one enormous gulp. With every mouthful, the whale filters out seawater, trapping millions of these shrimp-like creatures. It's a reminder that the ocean's greatest power comes not from teeth or claws, but from size and design. Even the heart of a blue whale is larger than a small car, pumping life into this ocean colossus. So next time you think of giants, remember, the blue whale carries an elephant's weight right inside its mouth. We've traveled from the depths of the ocean to the branches of eucalyptus trees, discovering sharks that live for centuries, lakes that explode, and butterflies that taste with their feet. We met turtles with bizarre breathing tricks, koalas with fingerprints fit for a crime scene, and the mighty blue whale carrying a tongue as heavy as an elephant. These 6 facts remind us that the world is wilder, stranger, and far more fascinating than it appears. Each discovery peels back another layer of mystery, showing us how little we really know. Knowledge isn't just power, it's wonder. And with every fact, the universe feels a little more magical. To help you relax and enjoy the next ones even more, we'll pause here at Fact 6. Rest assured, the last 10 facts of Part 1 will be even more astonishing, so stay tuned. But this is only the beginning. In Part 2 of this same journey, we'll uncover frogs that freeze solid and come back to life, sloths that are surprisingly fast in water, and even a place where it literally rains fish. Each fact will leave you saying, "That can't be real," but it is. So don't go anywhere. The next 10 facts are waiting just around the corner. The journey into the unbelievable continues with Fact 7.